Good morning, everyone. Today I'm gonna tell you a story entitled Florence Nightingale by Carol Alexander. Meet Florence Nightingale. Imagine if you went to the hospital and it was dirty, or if your doctor did not wash your hands. That is what life was like in the 1800s. People did not know how to stop germs from going from one person to another. Florence Nightingale was a nurse. She helped make hospitals cleaner. She taught doctors and nurses how to keep clean. Her hard work saved many lives. Nightingale was born on May 12, 1820 in Italy. Her family moved to England when Florence was a baby. She grew up in a huge house with servants and fancy clothes. Her family was very rich. Many of Florence's neighbors were poor. She helped them whenever she could. She often took care of them when they got sick. Most rich girls like Florence did not go to school, but she wanted to learn. She wanted to learn math, she wanted to learn to speak different languages, and she wanted to be a nurse. Florence's parents did not want her to be a nurse. Hospitals were dirty places. The sick people who went there were usually poor. Young ladies like Florence were supposed to get married and raise a family. But Florence was determined. She wanted to be a nurse no matter what. At last, Florence talked her parents into sending her to nursing school. In 1851, she studied nursing in Germany. She was there for 3 months. She worked hard. When she got back home, Florence was a nurse. She went to work in a hospital in London, England. She loved helping other people. In 1853, a war broke out. There was fighting in the country of Turkey. Many soldiers were getting hurt. The hospital needed nurses. The English government asked Nightingale to help. She went to Turkey to take care of the soldiers. She took 38 other nurses with her. At the hospital, hygiene was poor. That means it was very dirty. There were not even enough beds or bandages for the soldiers. They were dying from all the germs that were in the hospital. Nightingale made sure the hospital was scrubbed from bottom to the top. She wrote reports and letters asking for supplies. She paid for some things herself. Nightingale and her nurses worked day and night. In the evenings, Nightingale carried a lamp. The hospital did not have electric lights. She needed the lamp to see. The soldiers called her the lady with the lamp. She made sure that they had medicine, food, and clean blankets. The soldiers were very grateful. For many months, Nightingale nursed the soldiers. She became very ill, but she would not stop working. She was determined to help the men in her care. She would not give up. After the war, many people back home asked Nightingale for help. The government asked her how to make hospitals better. Nightingale was happy to share what she knew. She wrote books and reports. Her most famous book was Notes on Nursing. In the book, Nightingale explained how to make hospitals better. In her book, Nightingale explained the job of a nurse. Hospital workers had to keep patients' room clean. It was important that sick people got lots of fresh air and sunlight. All nurses had to scrub their hands with soap and clean water. They had to serve plain, healthy meals to the patients. In 1860, Nightingale started a school for nurses. She trained the nurses. She taught them to make hospital clean and safe. Nightingale decided one school for nurses was not enough. She started more schools in other countries too. Nurses from Nightingale schools went to work in hospitals around the world. Florence Nightingale lived to be at 90 years old. She showed many people how to become nurses. She helped change hospitals and healthcare around the world. She saved the lives of many people, and she improved the lives of many more. And that's the end of the story. Thank you for listening. Until next time.